All right, we've been waiting for this. Time for Better Food. Chef Plum is breaking down another viral food trend.
And this one has, I think, bananas and chocolate. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, this sounds like a good one, Chef.
This sounds bananas.
Hey, first of all, it's awesome to see you guys. I haven't seen you in so long. So happy to see you.
Yeah, happy to see you too.
This is my last week doing this viral recipe thing on the internet. Because as a professional chef, I was wondering how many of these things actually work. And I mean, I think so far most of them have been successful. I mean, but this one takes the cake or the pancake. See what I did there? It was a dad joke. The A1 dad joke teller. So it seems like everything they do on the internet these days when it comes to a recipe is there's so many pancake versions of it, wrapped in pancake this, pancake cinnamon buns. I was like, this is insane. So what I found was, are you guys ready for this? It's a pancake wrapped chocolate studded banana on a stick. I mean, it sounds like a joke, but this works. I just tried it. I'm telling you. Yeah, on a stick, which is crazy. Let me show you how we're going to start this. So first of all, I made some pancake batter, right? You can see on my overhead camera here. This is my easy pancake batter. The easiest way to do it is you use this as your measuring cup, right? For everything. You use this to measure one of these full of self-rising flour, one of these full of milk, 1 egg, a pinch of salt, pancake batter, piece of cake. So that's what I've got in here right now. So then you take a banana and you just take it off here and peel it. And I think it works best when it's half a banana, right? And I've done this one time. Like I had to do it this morning to test it. And then I was like, okay, this should work. But it's pretty awesome. I can't wait for my kids to see it because they're going to want a bunch of them. So you just cut it in half, right? And then what you do is you get some chocolate chips. And what you want to do is take the chocolate chips and take the little pointy end and just stud them right in there. And the funny part is I love that my wife and my kids buy these tiny chocolate chips. And I have been blessed with these massive mitts for hands. So putting tiny chocolate chips in this little thing is difficult. But so you put them in there. You kind of stud them in there like this, right? And push them in the point in first. You can put as many as you want. Just for show, well, that'll work. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these little skewers and you just push it right into the banana. And it holds it pretty well. And I'm going to dip it right into my pancake batter. Now, after you make the pancake batter, if you let it sit for a couple of minutes, it works better because it starts to self-rise, the self-rising flour. So just let it rise for a second. And there you go. Get it covered like this. I mean, this looks like the county fair or something, doesn't it? It's kind of crazy.
Absolutely.
It looks like something from the...
So let me show you now. Yeah, exactly. So let me show you. I'm going to bring in my super highly technologically advanced cooking apparatus here. It's just a camp stove, guys. It's not that impressive. So I'm going to crank it on here. I put it here so you can see better. So I'm just going to turn the heat on high. I'm going to add a little bit of butter to it, right in the pan. And then I always, whenever I'm doing butter, I add a little oil to it too, just to help it not burn or turn to a burned rosette or brown butter. I use a little avocado oil. I'm just going to let that get nice and hot. And then literally what we do is we take this whole thing and we're going to put this entire banana right into the pan, which seems crazy. I was like, this is going to burn. How is it going to cook? I'm going to show you. You actually are going to sear it like you would a pancake, but then you steam it, right? So you put water in the pan. I'm just melting the butter in there. You put water in the pan. And I'm telling you, I started making this morning. I tried it once, and my wife, we tasted it. She was like, oh, this is actually really good. And I was like, I'm glad you think it's actually really good. Like you're surprised that I made something tasty. We've been married for forever. I mean, made me feel great about myself. Thanks a lot, Kel. So what we're going to do is, so I've got that batter melted. I'm just going to take this, right? And just like a regular pancake, I'm going to pop this right into, I'm trying to get enough batter on it, right? I've got it nice and coated like that. I'm going to put it right into the pan. And what we do is let it cook just like a regular pancake. How you would do like on the one side and you flip it on the other side. So check this out. It's going to get nice and hot and it cooks that one side. And then we're going to rotate it over. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So as that pancake cooks, you know how the bubbles start to form on the bottom of on the top of the pancake when you're cooking it?
Yeah.
The same idea here. You can see the bubbles are forming on the side of the pancake. You probably can't get a good shot of it, but I should have came in studio and made this because you guys would love it. Although I have to make them for everybody because they're delicious. So we're just going to give us a little rotate like this, right? So you kind of cook the sides of it all the way around. But here is the trick. So when you make a pancake, your enemy is water. You don't want water in the pancake because it doesn't make it very tasty. In this particular recipe, the water is your friend. You want to steam it. So as this starts to cook, we're going to add a couple drops of water in there, cover it so the steam can finish the inside of the pancake. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Flip it over again. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. It's incredible how many things they wrap in pancake batter. I mean, it's really incredible. I've watched cinnamon buns been wrapped in it, dropped in there. It's incredible. So check this out. So now we're going to pop this, a few drops of water in here. You hear that steam? Cover it up. And that steam cooks the inside of the pancake, right?
Wow.
Like the all around inside the banana. And the whole thing, remember, this is a banana wrapped inside this whole thing studded with chocolate chips. I mean, how fun of a breakfast for the summer is this?
It's
I mean,
like-
my kids were going to love this.
It's like, it reminds me of a banana dumpling or something. It's like so weird.
But also, how great
I
that
mean,
you can actually
I
get your kids
guess.
to eat banana. Because a lot of times
Yeah.
the kids are like, "Oh, I just want the pancake and chocolate chips. Don't give me any banana." But now they'll actually
Yeah.
eat something a little healthy in there too.
And it looks cool.
Absolutely. So let's show you what it looks like here as it comes out. And oh yeah, this looks great. Let me pull this
We're
off and I'll
steaming
show you.
up
Let me
the
get the high-tech cooking apparatus out the way. Very high-tech over here. Check this out. Look at this. Can you guys see my overhead camera there? Can you
Yeah,
see
we
that?
can
Look
see
at that.
Now, would you dip it in syrup or anything, or did you just eat it right off the
Oh.
stick?
I'm going to pour syrup over top of it just like this. And I'm going to eat right in front of you ladies,
Oh my
unfortunately.
gosh, I'm
Sorry
so
about
hungry
that.
right now.
So a little
Look
of that.
at that.
And my wife even said, can we do strawberries? And I'm like, yeah, I think you probably could dip strawberries. I said, we could probably dip anything. I said, if you could put it on a stick, we can dip it in pancake batter and probably cook it.
The options are
Anything.
endless. But how fun if you're having like
Uh,
a brunch and you made a bunch of those and served them to your guests.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
go crazy over
Kids
that.
love them. Everybody loves it.
How fun is that? Or how about get your July 4th started on a great start with a fun dish just like this? Because, hey, listen, on season this week, we're celebrating July 4th. I've got Marty Duncan on the show from Food Network. We're talking all kinds of holiday parties. And you know what else is fun? I went to the Hummel Hot Dog Factory. You guys want to go to a cool place? That place
Oh,
was
wow.
incredible.
Wow.
And we have Mickey Sudo. She's the female Nathan's hot dog eating champion.
Oh my
That's something you
gosh.
should definitely watch, but watch it after you eat this because it's really
Yeah,
intense to
not
watch when you're eating.
beforehand.
That's perfect for July 4th.
Absolutely. I'm going to take a bite of this. This is delicious.
Right.
All right.
Look at the
thank you
inside.
So much.
Banana, chocolate, pancakes, syrup. This is delicious. It works. This is another internet trick that actually works from a professional chef.
Awesome
Right.
job. We love it.
We love it. Definitely not a flop. We love it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I'm going to make a bunch more of these. I'm sure my kids are going to be down here shortly and want to eat them. But think about it. If you want to try this at home, any kind of boxed pancake mix you want to use, any of that shake and bake, I bet Bisquick would even work. You can make it incredibly simple. Dip some fruit in it, cook it in the pan with some steam, and you too can put anything you want on a stick
So
and
great.
cover it in pancake batter.
Thank you so much.
Maybe
Chef.
later I'll
Great
just do a
to
whole
see
stick
you.
of butter.
All right.
Thank you so much.